Guess I'll get some ladder in then. Frame show's not on. Now would be a good time for KR.
Go ahead. SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
What's going on? SCV ready here. Huh? Go ahead. What's in the rear with the gear? Bad. Big.
Additional supply depots required. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. Ah! You scared me! SCV ready. Big job, huh? Bad news. SCV ready. In the rear with the gear. What? Huh? SCV ready. Well, butter my... What's that? Ah!
Not enough minerals.
Go ahead. In the rear with the gear. Go
Command
ahead.
center upgrade complete.
You've got to be kidding me.
The Grim Reaper has arrived. What's going on? Big job. Bad news? Huh? Big job, huh? SCV ready?
Not enough minerals.
Huh? What's going
Not
on?
enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. Big job. What's going on? What? You want something?
Add-on complete. Not enough minerals. 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 Not enough minerals.
Armed and ready.
Not enough
SCV ready.
add-on. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Oh, that's all? Done. Yes, indeed. Oh, yeah, baby. Got some. I'm listening. What's it worth? Who wants some? SCV ready. Get from above.
Command center upgrade complete. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. You want to? SCV ready. Bad news.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. Nothing I can't handle. SCV ready. Go ahead. Go,
What's
go,
up,
go.
Bucharest? How you doing, man?
Who wants some?
Playing a little bit on ER, yeah. KR here.
Add-on complete.
SCV ready. Gangway coming through. SCV ready. Armed and SCV ready. This better be good. What's going on? SCV ready. Where? You want a piece of me, boy? SCV ready.
Not enough.
Ready for dust off.
Not
Ready for
enough.
dust off.
SCV ready.
Let's go.
SCV ready. Who wants some?
Additional
This
supply
better be
depots
good.
required.
I'm going. SCV ready.
Additional supply depots required.
Now what? Waiting on you.
Add-on complete. Research complete. Additional supply base is under attack.
SCV ready. Got it. 10-4. Go, go, go. Outstanding. This better be good.
Let me think. Well, so obviously that one. Fracture. What else? Parasite. I don't think Parasite does. No, I think it's just that one. Parasite, Cerulean Fall, and Blue Shift. I don't think any of them do. I could be wrong, but I don't think they do. My internet is very unreliable today. It crashed already once during the stream, and then it just momentarily disconnected during that game. So I'm feeling pretty nervous about laddering. I'll just keep laddering here on KR and hope for the best. Oops. Full NA internet, yeah. My internet cheesed me.
Go ahead. Huh? What's... Ah!
Not enough minerals.
SCV
I guess I'll
ready.
play mech this game. I don't know.
Bad
Not
news.
enough
The reason I
minerals.
say that is because, one, I'm dealing with a lot of lag.
Good job, huh? Bad news.
Two,
Go ahead.
maybe just mix it
SCV
up.
ready.
But
What's going on?
here on KR, I deal with a lot of ping. If you don't believe me, we'll pull this up here. This will probably be up around, like, I would say 2:30 or so,
In the rear.
where
Additional
we'll level
supply
out, I
depots.
think.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Bad news. SCV ready. What's going? Huh? SCV ready. Huh? What's going? Big job. Bad news. SCV ready. Big job, huh? What's going on? SCV ready. You're the boss.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
In the rear. Big job, huh? Go ahead.
Not enough minerals.
Uh-huh.
Oh, really? I mean, I'll keep
Command
that in
center
mind.
upgrade complete.
To be honest, it's gonna be hard
Not
for me
enough
to
energy.
incur any
Grim Reaper
significant
has
expense.
arrived. Let's go. SCV ready.
Because I'm gonna save for a wedding, and I'm delayed my trip to Brazil. I'm supposed to be there right now. It's where my fiance is, but I delayed it in order to save money. Because I have to go to Brazil in February, so.
SCV ready. The Grim Reaper has arrived.
But I really do want to upgrade my video card for sure.
Death from a... Systems go. Cycle.
Additional supply depots required.
SCV ready. Ah! You scared me! It's your dime.
Wow, that's an insane discount.
SCV ready.
Or I should, not a discount, but price reduction.
Add-on complete.
Is Cyclone receiving? I get ya. You got coordinates. Optics online. Let's go kill something. In the rear. Got a target in mind.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Comso.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. Sure. What? Channel's clear. Got a target in mind. Huh? Inside of me good. Comms open. Channel got Cyclone roof. You got coordinates. Sure. Inside of me. SCV ready. I can't build here. Optics online.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Systems go.
What's up, Falconet?
Not enough minerals.
Prices got inflated because of, yeah. That's what I know. That's what the sales
Add-on
reps were telling me
complete.
when I went, and I remember you telling me that at the time too.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. Go ahead. You got to show me who you want.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. Optics online. Let's go kill something. Cyclone en route. Got a target. Channel's clear, boss. Taking some fire here. SCV ready.
Our SCVs are under attack. Not enough. Command center upgrade complete.
Comms open. Inside of me. Got a target in mind. Order acknowledged. Show me who you're ready. Comms open. You got...
State your requirement.
What's going? Ah, optics online. Let's go kill some.
Our SCVs are under attack.
SCV ready. Huh? Bad news? You got enemy contact.
Not enough energy.
Channel
Channel's clear, boss.
SCV ready. The gear. Yeah. SCV ready. Big jump. Ah!
Systems go.
SCV ready. SCV ready.
So it's full of
Mineral
secondhand
field
cards now.
SCV ready.
I hope it lasts a little while, 'cause like I said, I'm
enough
just not going to be in a
minerals.
position to do anything for a little while here,
Yes,
unfortunately.
sir.
Real life catching up with
SCV
me.
ready. SCV ready. Go ahead.
Ready to plunder.
The gear. SCV ready. SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough energy. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. SCV ready. Big job, huh? SCV ready. Yep. SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Add-on complete.
SCV ready. SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
Enemy contact.
SCV ready.
Insufficient Vespine gas.
SCV ready.
Add-on complete.
Huh? Ah!
Insufficient Vespine gas.
SCV ready. SCV ready.
Ready to plunder.
SCV ready. Gear.
Mineral field depleted.
SCV ready.
Insufficient Vespine gas.
SCV ready. Big job, huh?
Insufficient Vespine gas.
SCV ready. Go ahead. Fueled up, ready to go.
Insufficient Vespine gas.
Affirmative.
You got
Bad news.
Insufficient Vespine gas.
What's going on?
systems go. Cyclone ready for
SCV ready.
Mineral field depleted.
SCV ready.
Add-on complete.
Bad news.
Not enough minerals. Base not enough under minerals. Attack.
SCV ready. SCV ready.
console. Channels.
Ah!
Add-on. Mineral field depleted.
Yeah.
Insufficient Vespine gas.
Optics online.
Upgrade. Insufficient Vespine gas. Not enough minerals. Not enough,
Systems go.
Yeah, I'm putting the cuffs
not
on, man.
enough minerals.
It'll be next August, but it'll be in Brazil, so pretty expensive.
Let's get into raise some hell. Go ahead.
State your request. Systems await. Final engineering and proposal.
Big job. What's going on? Big job. Ah, you scared me.
Insufficient Vespine gas.
Ready to
Insufficient Vespine gas. Insufficient Vespine gas. Not enough energy.
Can't hold them alone.
Research complete.
Liberation is at hand.
Insufficient Vespine gas.
Of course.
Cyclone received.
Not enough energy. Not enough energy. Not enough minerals.
We have you on screen.
Not enough energy. Upgrade complete. Not enough.
Hey, what's up, Atira? It'll be right next to the beach, yeah. Alright, I'm gonna try to play a normal game here on NA. And hopefully my internet holds up. What's up, Killshay? How you doing? Oh, I forgot I unvetoed Dreamcatcher.
What's going on? SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
What's going on? What's going SCV on? Ready.
Very cool. Which builds are you trying?
What's going on? Huh?
Additional supply depots.
In the rear with the gear. SCV ready. Gear. Ah! SCV ready. Ah! SCV ready. Go ahead.
6 by 2 click Banshee. Oh wow, that actually sounds really cool.
Insufficient Vespine gas.
I'm gonna check out in more detail after this game here.
Huh?
Not enough minerals.
What? Go ahead.
Not enough minerals. Command center upgrade complete. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
In the rear, Grim Reaper has arrived. Got huh? What? You want some SCV ready? Big job. What's going on? Bad news. Ah! You scared me.
Insufficient Vespine gas. Insufficient Vespine gas.
In the rear
Not
with
enough
the gear.
minerals. Additional supply depots required. Insufficient Vespine gas. Insufficient Vespine gas. Insufficient Vespine gas.
SCV ready. Death from. Big job. SCV ready.
Insufficient Vespine gas.
Huh? What's it?
Add-on. Command center. Our insufficient Vespine gas. Not enough minerals. Not enough.
SCV ready.
Not enough.
I can't build here.
Not enough.
This better be good.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough.
Gangway. Coming.
Not enough minerals.
Where? What's it? SCV ready. Alright, want some. Death from above. Been waiting on. In the rear. Want a piece of me, boy. Roger that. This. Go, go. SCV ready.
Not enough energy.
SCV ready. SCV ready. Gangway coming through. SCV ready. SCV ready. Go ahead. Huh? Been waiting on you.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not additional supply depots required.
In the rear with the... What's going on? SCV ready.
Additional supply depots. Not
You want a piece of me, boy?
research complete.
Armed and ready. SCV ready. Gangway coming through. SCV ready.
Wait.
Base is under attack.
Talk to me. Where's the emergency?
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
I can't build here.
Ready for picking? Now what? Picking up? Life?
Go, go, go! SCV ready. I can't build here.
Not enough minerals.
Yo, going. Who wants this? Better be.
Waiting on you.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Add-on complete.
SCV ready. SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Ready for dust off.
SCV ready. Who wants some? SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Research complete. Additional supply depots required. Not enough minerals.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Not enough minerals.
Been waiting. This by the numbers, boys.
Upgrade. Upgrade complete. Not enough.
Armed and ready.
Not enough minerals. Mineral field depleted.
Talk to me.
In the rear with the gear.
Not enough mineral. Command center upgrade.
SCV ready.
Our SCVs are under attack.
SCV ready. What's going on? Ben,
Ready for pickup?
been waiting. SCV ready.
SCVs are under attack. Add-on complete. Not enough minerals.
By the numbers, boys.
Research. Mineral field.
SCV ready. Go, go, go.
Ready for dust off.
Roger that. SCV ready. We could use some help here.
Base is under attack.
Big job.
Picking up or dropping off.
What's going on? I can't build here. Who wants? You gonna give me orders?
Not enough minerals.
Who wants some? You gonna give me orders? This better be armed and ready. Go, go, go! Wait, go ahead. Game left.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Mineral field depleted. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
This better be good.
Not enough minerals. Upgrade complete.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough,
Want some?
not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Go, go, go!
Not enough minerals.
This better be good. SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
Gangway.
Not
SCV ready. You want some fine, boy? SCV ready.
not enough minerals.
Of course.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Who wants some? Go, go, go! You can. This better be good. Oh, big waiter. We can use the help
TBT, it's a factory expand, double cyclone drop with. Yeah, that's really good. That's really cool. Goes first person. Series weapon. Yeah, that sounds like a really neat TVZ push, by the way. Yeah, that'd be great, man. If you could send it to me, by direct message, that'd be great, so I could pull it up on my PC. I actually don't know if we're added on Discord, Killshay. If you could, shoot. I don't know if anyone could link Killshay to my Discord in the chat, I'd appreciate it. Otherwise, I'll take care of it after this game. All right, so same dude. I wish I knew if he was going up to Hive, because he just played Link Bane.
Huh? SCV ready. What's going
Not
on?
enough minerals.
Piece of shit, come on, man.
Big job.
Jeez.
Fan the ring. Ah! Let's go. Go ahead. SCV ready. Bad news?
Falconation boots.
In the rear with the gear.
Additional supply depots required.
Ah! Huh? Go ahead. SCV ready. Ah! Big. What? Go ahead. SCV ready. Big job, huh? Huh? SCV ready. What's going on? Huh? Ah! You scared me!
Insufficient Vespine gas.
Bad news?
Not enough minerals. Not enough.
There's something in the way. Huh? What? Huh? Bad news? You?
Command center upgrade complete.
What's going on? Bad news? The Grim Reaper has arrived.
Not enough minerals.
Right.
Not enough.
SCV ready. In the rear with the gear. Big job, huh?
Not enough. Insufficient Vespine gas. Insufficient Vespine gas.
SCV ready.
Insufficient Vespine gas. Not enough.
Go ahead. Got. In the rear with the SCV ready. Huh? I'm listening. SCV ready. We hear you.
Not enough energy. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Neither of them got the kill. Perfect.
What's armed and
Command center upgrade complete.
gangway coming.
Not enough minerals.
This better be good.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
What's You go.
Not enough minerals.
What's going on?
Not enough minerals.
By the this better be good.
Not enough.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
Who wants some?
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Add-on.
Go. Who wants some?
Not enough minerals. Not enough.
Armed and ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
Go.
Ready for dust off. Now what?
Gangway coming through. SCV ready.
Research.
SCV ready.
Light flight here.
This better be good. Who wants some? Armed and ready. Sure thing. Big job, huh? You gonna give me some, boy?
Not enough.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
This guy has really good map vision.
Bad news?
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Armed and ready.
Now what?
SCV ready.
Not enough.
Boss.
SCV ready.
Keep your shirt on, Sparky.
SCV ready.
This better be good.
SCV ready.
Add-on complete.
Let's go. Gangway.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Additional supply depots required. Not enough minerals. Additional supply depots. Not enough minerals.
Gangway.
Not enough minerals.
Somebody, get me out of this mess.
Research complete.
SCV ready.
Gangway. Coming through.
Upgrade. Not enough.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
What's going?
Not enough minerals. Upgrade complete. Not enough minerals. Not our SCVs are under not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Ready.
Unacceptable.
ETA?
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Who was? Armed and dispatched. Oh, you've been waiting.
Our SCVs are under attack.
We could use
Add-on complete. Mineral field complete. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Add-on complete. Not enough. Our SCV mineral field attack. Not enough.
We could use some help here. Orders received.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Armed and ready.
Somebody, get me out of this mess.
SCV ready.
Unacceptable
Go, go,
landing zone.
go! You want a piece of me, boy? This
I don't know how that works. I know exactly what he's going to do because it's the same thing as last game,
Unacceptable
but I can't
landing
stop
zone.
it.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Add-on complete.
This better.
No idea.
Not enough. Upgrade complete.
I mean, I'm making the so-called counter
Not enough.
by going Widow
mineral
Mines
field.
against Ling Bane. I'm not making tanks. So I correctly anticipated that, but
Not enough minerals.
By the number.
when you can't keep the Widow Mines alive because they die after every engagement,
Base is not enough minerals.
I'm not sure there's actually anything that can be done. Honestly, what am I supposed to do? Like, I truly have no clue what I'm supposed to do against just mass Ling Bane. Because I lose my splash damage after every single engagement and I can't do anything about it. Man, is that frustrating or what? Right, Discord, okay. Give me 1 second here. I'm losing to Zerglings and Banelings. That's 2 games in a row against the same player. It's kind of driving me crazy when I'm making the composition that is supposed to counter it, but again, if I can't keep my splash damage alive, I just get overwhelmed. So I don't like I'm like going through my mind right now and seeing what sort of adjustment I could even make against that, and I just can't come up with anything. Play mech? Like seriously, what the hell am I supposed to do? Oh my goodness. Hellions or Hellbats? A few tanks and make okay, maybe all right, a couple of tanks in defensive positions and then go into mines. I suppose that could work. It's kind of comical though when you know what's coming. You're making the unit that like on paper, theoretically it's supposed to deal with Ling Bane, that being the Widow Mine. It's supposed to be better than tanks. And you just get swarmed. Like no micro, nothing. I mean, to be fair to the guy, he was respreading his creep really well, and also his counter attacks are really good. So the timing of his attacks and the location of his attacks was really smart. So we'll definitely give him credit there. But like I said, the actual engagements, I'm just getting, I'm just getting steamrolled with an A move, and then I lose my splash damage after every single engagement, which is just mind-numbing. Anyway, let me paste the link to my Discord in the chat. Yep, I agree. Bio is hard against Zerg. It's just really stupid. The the Widowmine nerf makes no sense whatsoever. I know I've talked about it so many times I don't want to repeat myself, but every time I lose games like that, it's so frustrating. Like I said, the guy counterattacked really well, so I have to give credit where credit is due. And also another thing that he did well was his map vision. He had single Zerglings posted all around the map. Yeah, it's always difficult for me on new maps at the start of the season. But yeah, the guy's map vision was fantastic. He saw my drops every single time. His counterattacks were great. So the guy played very intelligently. What up, Frame Show? Dude, games like that just take the wind out of your sails. They really do. Just makes you wonder why you're even playing. Like, I'm not kidding. Again, keeping in mind I'm not going to quit or anything, but you just start to think, like, if I have to do all of this, all this stuff to win an engagement.
Not enough minerals.
The opponent doesn't.
Not
What
enough
is the?
minerals.
Why am I even putting in the effort?
Not enough minerals.
All right, time to stop whining. Seriously, shut up. Start playing. Let's do it. Here we go.
What's going on?
Additional supply.
Had to get the whining out of my system, guys. Not sure it's totally gone. I hope so.
What's
I'm
going
already
on?
sick of hearing myself whine.
In the rear with
Have to vent that frustration though.
SCV ready.
Not healthy to keep it bottled inside.
Big job, huh? Going. Huh? SCV ready.
Yeah, I mean that's true, Killshay. But like, for one thing, if I want to be at that level, I have to be able to beat them, right? But secondarily, I was 5K. You know, I've said this many times. Before I took that 3 or 4 month break, whatever it was, I was 5K as well. So I guess I kind of expect myself to be back there. And it's taking a lot longer than I thought. My highest MMR right now is like 4820 or something. So.
Ah! You scared me! In the rear with the gear. Go ahead. Bad news? Who wants some? Been waiting on you.
Command center upgrade complete.
This better be good. What's going on? Ah! You scared me! SCV ready. SCV ready. The Grim Reaper has arrived. There's something in the way. Who wants some? You can. SCV ready. Huh? Well, butter my biscuits. What's going? Big job, huh? Got something for me to kill? In the rear with optics.
Base is under attack.
Adjusting for new.
Bad news?
Enemy contact.
Our SCVs are under attack.
Will do. Go ahead. In the rear. Oh, bad news. What's going on? In the rear with
Unacceptable landing zone. Base is under attack.
what's going on?
Systems go. Cyclone ready for action. Comms open. You got coordinates? Show me who you wanted.
Our SCVs are under attack.
Huh?
This ought to be good. Got a target in mind.
Ready to raise some hell. Smoke it.
Base is under attack.
Ah! You scared me.
Comms open. Cyclone, show me who you wanted.
Are you?
You got this. Channel
Recall's a pretty nice ability.
Show me. Got a target in mind.
What's going
Comms open. And this ought to be channel cool.
GG. Proxy versus proxy, yeah. Where was, I actually want to see where his proxy was, because that hit really, really fast. Surprised you did not veto this map. I'm kind of torn. The thing is, what's up, online strategy? The thing I'm kind of torn between Dreamcatcher and this one, going back and forth as of right now. I don't know. I guess I mean, I'll just keep like vetoing one and then the other, because I really don't know which one I prefer. Not a good start to the ladder session. Not playing well. It's just, the issue for me is that, like, Parasite, there are so many bases to take. I feel like, I don't know about like TVP or anything like that, but TBZ definitely, I feel like it'll be very, very difficult to attack Zergs on that map. I feel that if I take out one Zerg base, they could have two on the other side, just because of how many bases there are, how long the rush distance is, and how close the bases are together. But I still have to play around with it and become comfortable. First of all, I have to stop playing like an idiot. That's first and foremost. My Marines shouldn't have been attacking the assimilator. It should have been in the bunker. That's why I built the bunker. So that was just retarded.
SCV ready.
Getting to the point where I'm about to start tilting, and I need to get it under control.
Not enough minerals.
Recall, though, is really a sick ability, is it not?
Big job.
A get out of jail free card for any positional problem. Really not sure why it exists.
Additional supply
I guess it
depots
would make
required.
sense if each race had something similar. I don't understand why it only applies to one race.
In the rear with the gear.
Not enough minerals.
So he didn't have to take any. Not that it would have mattered. He would have won anyway in that game, but it's more like the principle of the matter.
Huh? Go ahead.
That is a really, really fast probe scout, like super fast.
Big job. SCV
But it
ready.
appears as though
Our
he's just scouting.
SCVs are under
So.
attack.
Ah! What's going on? SCV ready. Big
Second to third is close on that map.
Our SCVs are under attack.
I mean, I think all of them are relatively close together. Like the fourth and the fifth aren't very far away either. For that matter, neither is the sixth.
Huh? Let's go. In the
All right, that's
rear
good. At least he
with
doesn't
big
get a scout.
job.
So
Ah! Go. Ah! Bad news. Gangway coming through.
I'm gonna try to go with an expansion first.
What's going on? Yo.
Command center upgrade complete.
Then we'll get
Not
the
enough
supply depot,
minerals.
In the rear.
and then the
with-
bunker.
enough
This is if
minerals.
it's if I go against a proxy gateway with this order, I would lose automatically. So just hoping that that's not the case. We'll see.
The Grim Reaper has arrived. SCV ready. Go ahead. Will do.
Unacceptable.
SCV ready. In the rear. SCV ready. Ah! You scared me! By the numbers, boy.
is under attack.
SCV ready. What's it worth? All right. Oh, that's all? Oh, yeah.
Channel's clear.
Add-on complete.
Got a target in
Our
mind.
SCVs are under attack. Base is under attack.
I'm going. SCV ready.
Nothing else.
Yeah.
Cycle.
Bad.
Your forces are under attack.
Could use some help here. This better be good.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Big job, huh?
Taking some fire here.
Not enough minerals.
Who wants some?
Channel's clear. Show me.
Our SCVs are under attack.
Systems go. Cyclone ready for...
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. This better be good. You ready? Go ahead. Ah! You scared me! Man, what? Big job? SCV.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Comms open. Cyclone receiving. Show me who you want to die.
SCV ready.
In gear. Got a target in mind?
Armed and ready.
Channel's clear, boss. This ought to be good. Show me.
SCV ready. Ah! What's going on?
Insufficient Vespine gas.
Huh? Go ahead. Big job, huh?
Not enough mineral. Insufficient base is under attack.
SCV ready. In the rear.
Not
with
enough
the gear.
minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough.
Systems go. Cyclone ready for action.
SCV ready.
Cyclone receiving. This ought to be good. Adjusting for new... You got... Show me who you want to die.
SCV ready. Huh?
Base is under attack. Our forces are under attack. Our SCVs are under attack.
SCV ready.
Add-on complete.
Thank you. What's going? In the rear with the gears.
Your forces are under attack.
SCV ready. SCV ready. Armed and ready. Huh?
Not base is under attack. Not enough. Your forces are under attack. Not enough minerals.
This better be good.
Add-on. Not enough minerals. Your forces are under attack. Not enough minerals. Not enough. Base is under attack.
Ready for dust off.
Not enough minerals.
Gangway. SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
Ready for
Command
pickup.
base is under attack.
SCV ready. Go ahead. Who won? Made full. Ah!
Your forces are under attack.
Oh, it's on.
Add-on complete. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Base is under attack.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough. Not enough. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Bad news? This better be here. Armed and ready.
Battle.
Let's have a plan.
Not
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Research. Not enough minerals.
It's go time. I can't.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Yep.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
You want a piece of
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Whoops, that is not what I wanted.
gangway coming through. Go, go, go. This better be good.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
You want a piece of me, boy? SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Talk.
By the numbers. Just
Not enough minerals. Research.
what's up? I've been
Not enough minerals.
gangway coming through.
Not enough minerals.
You gonna get out or get heavy?
Ready for dust off.
Armed and ready.
Not enough minerals.
Orders received.
Picking up.
Go, go, go.
Not
Gangway coming
Reporting for action.
upgrade.
Gangway coming through.
Somebody, get me out of this mess.
Been waiting for some. This better be good.
We read you. Liberation is at hand.
Go, go, go.
Mineral field depleted.
Gangway coming.
Not enough minerals.
It's about to
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
This better be good.
Mineral field depleted.
Armed and ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough.
Reporting for action.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
It's on. What's going on?
Not enough.
What's up?
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
It's your time.
Liberation is at hand.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Baby. Armed and
Mineral field. Not enough.
Ready for dust off.
Not enough minerals.
gangway coming through.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Want a piece of me, boy? Let's have a
Not enough minerals. Not enough.
We're returning fire! Easy.
Not
go,
enough.
go, go!
Not enough minerals.
This better be good.
Not enough minerals.
You gonna get me? Been waiting on. It's go time. Armed and ready. You can go, go, go!
How can we help?
Who wants some? Of course. Badly. Want a piece of me, boy? Oh, it's on.
Not enough minerals.
Ready for dust off.
Not enough mineral field.
Want a piece of me, boy? Oh, it's on. This better be good.
Not enough minerals.
Let's have a blast.
Not enough.
We're returning fire!
Not enough minerals.
Been waiting on. You want a piece of me?
Upgrade complete.
Hey, what's up, Floyd? How you doing, man? It's like the creator of Parasite was influenced by Darkness Sanctuary's first release, but to the opposite extreme. You didn't know that what can die? Oh, the stasis wards, I'm guessing you mean. And yeah, I agree with Falconet. That's the problem that I'm having, is defending counterattacks in TVZ seems really, really tough. On all of the new maps, except for Blue Shift doesn't seem to have any problems, that I can tell. Stasis wards are actually really good. They used to be even stronger. I'm pretty sure they got nerfed a while back. Alright, let's probably, I don't know, maybe get one more in here. I have to eat soon, still haven't had breakfast yet. I'm doing well, man. Not playing too well today, but outside of the game, I'm doing very well. Thanks for asking. Yeah, not a great streak here. Not a great streak at all. Beginning of the season is always brutal for me. Sorry, so we're at 2 and 3 here. Let's try and pull it to 3 and 3. I'm getting really hungry, so I'm gonna have to eat very soon here. Still haven't had breakfast. I've been up for like 3 hours, so. All right. Ugh. I'm not very experienced on this map. So I had it vetoed all last season. So, and TBT is my least favorite matchup on this map, just because of how good drops are. I think this is, I've said it many times, I think this is actually, I think it's a Terran map. It's just not my style, I guess. But here we go.
Big job. What's SCV ready?
Not enough minerals.
I'm going to try something I haven't done in a little while. We're going to go one base tank Viking.
In the rear.
Hope for the best.
Go ahead.
Wish me luck.
Additional supply depots. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough.
SCV ready. What's going
Not
on?
enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. Big job, huh? What? SCV ready.
Our SCVs are under attack.
Bad news. SCV ready. Woo-hoo! Overtime. Yep.
Not enough minerals.
Yeah, in the rear with the gear. What's going on?
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
His SCV still, his scouting is, okay, there it is. I was going to say.
Gangway coming through. Who wants some?
So he seems to be expanding.
SCV
enough minerals.
That was absolutely not worth it for him in this scenario.
Not enough minerals.
You want a piece of me, boy? What's going on?
Not enough minerals. 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 Not enough.
Go, go, go! This better be. You gonna
Okay,
get
whoa, what?
want some. SCV ready. Gateway coming through. Ready to roll out.
Not enough minerals.
Big job, huh? SCV ready. Orders received.
Not enough minerals.
This better. You want
Not enough minerals. Not enough.
SCV ready.
Did not expect this many Reapers. I'm actually a little confused, not gonna lie.
Not enough minerals.
What's going on? Ready to plunder.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
What? You gonna get me? Armed and ready. Fueled up, ready to go. You gonna get move on? Been waiting. Bandit, I'm in deep. Ready to plunder. Father. Huh? In the rear with the gear. Armed by the nut. You ready? Move on. This better be good. Ready to roll out.
Add-on complete.
Been waiting. You gonna get. What's that? Armed? Give us your best. Got no faith. What's going? Ah! It's here.
Not enough minerals.
Can't wait. This better be good. Been waiting on. Need something. Transfer. Fight or flight. Going. Who wants some? Big job. Can't hold them alone. Oh. What's our?
Not enough minerals.
Let's get. This better be good.
Wait, what? How was I not shooting him?
You really?
Go ahead.
Fight.
Lay it on me. Give 'em.
Let's. Been waiting on you.
Ready to roll out.
Add-on complete.
Huh?
Not enough minerals.
Give
Ready
us
to plunder.
your best shot.
SCV ready. I like it.
Fueled up, ready to go.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Need
Transformations. SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
what's our
Command
target?
center upgrade complete. Not enough.
SCV ready.
Ready to roll out.
Not enough minerals.
Lay it on me.
Ah! SCV ready.
Not enough.
SCV ready.
He dealt with us really well.
You ready for war? This better be. Can't hold them alone.
Go ahead.
SCV ready. Let's get into the made for battle. Man the ring. You want a piece of me?
Not enough minerals. Insufficient vest.
I'm in deep.
Not enough minerals.
Armed and ready.
Insufficient Vespine gas.
SCV ready.
complete. Research mineral field depleted.
Gangway, coming.
Not enough.
SCV ready.
Ready for pickup?
Add-on complete.
SCV ready.
Not enough.
Go, go, go. SCV ready. Big job, huh? In the rear with SCV ready. SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
This better be good.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. SCV ready. Huh? Armed and ready.
Not enough minerals.
Gangway.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. What's going on? Bad news? Go ahead.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Additional not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Base is under attack. Not enough minerals.
Bad news?
Research is under attack. Not enough minerals.
Go, go, go.
Where's the
Can't hold them alone. Stand back. Think wait. What's going on?
Okay, so he's kind of all in off of 2 bases.
Not enough minerals.
waiting on you?
What's going on?
Now what? Right?
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Go, go, go.
Not enough minerals.
We can use some help on PCB, boy.
Not enough minerals. Unacceptable. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Gangway.
Alright, yep.
Not enough minerals.
Yeah, I lost all
Not
of my
enough
workers.
Armed and ready.
Where's the emergency?
Go, go.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Let's go.
Not enough minerals.
Yeah. This better be
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
big job.
Not enough minerals. Upgrade complete. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Been waiting. Fast this
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Got it. Die.
Not enough. Command center upgrade.
This better.
Not enough minerals.
We could use some help here.
Now what?
Not enough minerals.
SCV.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Shoot.
Mineral field. Not enough.
SCV ready.
GG.
Go.
Mineral field depleted.
Hey, what's up, Patty Mac? Yep, that's about right. Good. I'm playing very well today. Yeah, workers were on each other. That's just, just another another feature of my gameplay today. Yeah, mules can't attack. Mules killing tanks, that'd be pretty awesome. Yeah, Dreamcatcher is a Terran map. It's not my style. I don't know. I hate TBT on it. Absolutely hate TBT. I don't like TBT anywhere because I'm not good at it, but yeah, I'm so frustrated with the game right now. I really am. My TVT build, it depends on the map. I like going with Reaper Cyclone Pressure if they're expanding on maps like Lost and Found, anywhere where a Reaper can jump into multiple places. I mean, I tried something different there. I went with a one-base tank Viking, which I haven't done in a long time. And he defended it very, very well. But on other maps, I've been just going with Reaper expansion, sometimes into a tank Marine drop. Those are kind of the two go-tos that I've been doing.
Good job, huh?
We'll do the
SCV ready. What's going
do the
on?
Reaper Cyclone here.
Minerals.
In the rear. SCV ready. Go ahead. What's going? Huh? That
Additional supply depots required.
scared me.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. What's going? In the rear with. Bad news. SCV ready. In. Huh? In the rear. What? Huh? SCV ready. Scared me.
What if they did matchmaking by your matchup? Like you had an MMR per matchup. That'd be pretty crazy. Probably wouldn't be a good thing, but
What's
definitely be interesting.
big job? SCV ready.
Insufficient Vespine gas. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Ah, go ahead. Yes, sir. Woo-hoo! Bad. Ah, you scared me. What's going on? In the rear with the gear.
Command center upgrade complete.
The Grim Reaper has arrived. Oh, that's all? What's it? SCV ready. Got. SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
Go ahead. What? That, death from above. The Grim Reaper has arrived. SCV ready. I love it when a plan comes. Huh? What? You want some? Got something for me to kill. SCV ready.
Optics online. Let's go kill something.
Big job.
Channel's clear, boss.
Yes, I'm listening.
Comms.
SCV ready. The Grim Reaper has arrived.
Is got it targeted.
Ah! You scared? What's going on?
You got coordinates. Enemy contact. Cyclone comms open. In. Cyclone channel's clear, boss.
Got something for me
Systems
to
go.
kill. SCV
Not enough minerals.
Show me who.
Death.
You got coordinates. Got a target.
I'm listening. What's it worth?
What? Show me who.
What? You
got coordinates.
got the Grim Reaper has arrived.
Channel's clear, boss.
Fear the I'm death from above. Got something. Death from above. What? You want some? Fear the Reaper man. What's it worth? Got something for me to kill. Agreed.
Systems go. Cyclone ready for action.
Yo.
Comms open. Cyclone, show me. Got a target. Channel's clear. This ought to be good.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Channel's show me. Cyclone got a target.
SCV ready.
What? Comms open. You got coordinates. Systems go. Cyclone ready for action. Cyclone on.
What's it worth? Got something.
Got it. Comms
Didn't play too badly there. But I mean, like my micro was okay. Yeah, that's kind of stupid to have that much of an MMR discrepancy. But so Killshade, that's, by the way, that's my go-to most of the time when I play it. Like I said, a TVT. There are sort of two contingencies. Number one, if it's a map where the Reapers can access multiple jump points, the reason being, so it didn't come into play this game because I was able to push just at the front, but you send your Reapers in on this side and then your Cyclones on the other side. If you micro both, you can usually kill a lot of SCVs. But in this case, like I said, the opportunity presented itself to go for a frontal push. But the other contingency is if they're opening with double gas and not expanding, the Reaper Cyclone isn't that great. So I'll just transition into something else, like Cyclones with a Raven, or maybe just go straight to tank, do a 1-1-1 expansion, or expand after factory. So that's what I do in TBT. Again, my TBT is not good, but I do think that build, like when I'm able to use that build, I usually do pretty well. The Reaper Cyclone pressure. TBT is double tank drop with 8 Marines. Yeah, that's a really good build. I usually kill Terrans in late game playing defensive. Yes, I usually play defensively in the mid game and then I lose in TBT. That's kind of my thing. I think Protoss is the best race because you don't need to play TBT or ZVZ. I don't know, man. Patrick, I actually, obviously I'm biased, I'm a Terran player, but I do think that TBT is the most dynamic of the mirror matchups. First off, you have, okay, there's one really big caveat, and that's Cyclones. Cyclones in early game TBT are lame as hell. I mean, as you saw in that game. And Cyclones dominate the meta in the early game. But besides that, you've got Bio versus Mech, which I don't think in any of the other mirror matchups there's a clash of styles a clash of composition and styles nearly to the same extent as Bio versus Mech, which is two totally different styles, but the same race. Might as well be two different races. So for that reason, number one, but number two, there are a lot of different builds in TBT right now. Granted, a lot of them are centered on Cyclones in the early game, but you've got things like Cyclones with Ravens for Interference Matrix, Cyclones with Ravens for anti-armor missile. You can open just straight to tank to counter the Cyclones. The list goes on and on. There are lots and lots of builds. There's the two Reaper, one Hellion. You can go into Banshee from there. There are a lot of different openers, and then you have, like I said, that stylistic clash of Bio versus Mech, which I don't think exists to the same degree in the other matchups. The first thing that comes to my mind is something like a ZVZ with a Roach build that goes up against Mutas, and then there's this timing where like the Roaches have to do a lot of damage or they can actually kill the other the Muta player before the Mutas come out, but once the Mutas come out, they eventually clean up the Roaches, and maybe if they come out quickly enough, they can do damage, things like that, but it's not as pronounced in my opinion. But again, I'm biased, I'm a Terran player. And I hate TVT, by the way. I'm not good at it. I just think that it is very dynamic. Tank Marine versus Tank Marine. Yeah, so Tank Marine versus Tank Marine is all about tactics. Tank Marine versus Tank Marine is not dynamic at all. I'll give you that for sure. However, in my opinion, Tank Marine versus Tank Marine is the most chess-like matchup in all of StarCraft 2. It's like a positional. Okay. It's like a positional game of chess with a lot of tactics mixed in. You're constantly looking for tactics, and that's how you win. So what I mean by that is trying to attack in one location to draw the army here, and then attacking on the other side. A lot of things like that. But like pure tactics, pure fundamentals win Marine Tank versus Marine Tank. It is not dynamic though. Like it's the build orders are going to be pretty similar. It all comes down to execution. The compositions are going to be the same. Maybe one player will go for more of an air transition than the other, but yeah, it's not dynamic. I definitely agree with that. Let's see. I only threw my message, but I can review the build I spoke of earlier. Yes. And almost beat kills. Okay, yes. Please do. If you could do the same thing, and send it on Discord. I'm getting Discord messages right now. I'll check them after the stream, but I'll download them and I'll probably take a look at them next stream. Let's see. Yeah, ZVZ, I don't think ZVZ is very interesting. I enjoy playing it, but I don't think it's very interesting to watch. PvP, I don't know. PvP is alright. In my opinion, PvP is kind of like the middle ground. I enjoy watching TBT. Hate playing it. I'm terrible at it. What's up, Jiggy? Blink Stalker Disruptor versus Charge Lot Archon Immortal. Yeah, I mean that's a fair point. I guess I would like. So I agree. Those are definitely very different compositions. The only thing that I would say is they're very different, but I think Bio and Mech are polar opposites. I think they're as different as you can be, and the reason I say that is because Mech is pure positional play. You're not out on the map with your okay, in 99% of Mech games, you're not out on the map like moving your army around looking for opportunities to attack. So even with like Charge Lot, Archon, Immortal, you can still go out on the map and try to fight the other army. Mech does not fight prior to Max in most games. It's pure positional play. And the Bio player, of course, is out there looking for holes, looking to poke in and take advantage of openings. So, yes, in summary, that's a good point. Blink Stalker, Disruptor versus Charge Lot, Archon, Immortal. Definitely very different styles of play, but you still have both players who can look to fight the other army prior to max supply, whereas Mech is 100% defense and positioning, and Bio is looking to kill them before they get to be too powerful. So, Mech's kind of sitting back, defending, maybe sending a Hellion run by or something, but they're not moving out on the map. In 99% of Mech versus Bio games, they're not moving out on the map at all. And they're only looking to take defensive engagements. Let's see. Thank you very much, Killshay. Yeah, so I will take a look at those next stream, for sure. Let's see. If I check Discord one more time because I'm going to ban you. Yeah, I disabled most of, like the notifications for most channels that I'm on. If I will play it once, congrats on TVT, you will get the games when making one double tank drop, other games stim drop, and there goes something like base trade. That is true. ZVC Ling Bane, yeah, ZVC Ling Bane fights, I enjoy them a lot. I enjoy playing them. Coming back after breakfast or done for the day? I'd like to come back after breakfast. I would, but then again, yesterday I said I would, and I just didn't feel like playing. I'm at that point where I'm getting a little frustrated with the game, so I'm laddering less, and I don't want to take another break because I actually want to progress. So I think, in these last, I don't know, 2 weeks or so, I've just been laddering a bit less because again, I don't want to take a break from the game. But at the same time, I just don't have the energy to spam ladder games because I'm really frustrated with TVZ in particular. But all right, I'm getting blown up, getting absolutely blown up here. So let me check what is going on. All right, sweet. So Killshay, I'm guessing you are Nibris, and I got your messages there. I have no idea why I'm getting all of these notifications. Seriously. I don't even know where they're coming from. I have no clue where they're coming from. All right, I'm going to close Discord for now because this is kind of driving me crazy. But all right, so I got both of those replays, and I'm going to take a look at them on next stream for sure. I agree. Terran Bio is OP. Yeah, I don't know about that, man. Avalo unhappy about everything he even said several times. Terran Bio. Yeah, Bio OP after the Marauder. Yeah, that's why Terran Bio is just cleaning up on the tournament scene. A bunch of patch Terrans have emerged on the foreign scene. They've blown all of those Zergs out of the water, and Terran's taking over. Kappa. Try to be honest, we can go over the replays together. TBT build has small things like moving works way back to gas. Okay, so it's a very technical build then. All right, you know what? For your viewing pleasure, we'll get another game or two in here. This was a really bad session. What was it? Probably like, I'm guessing 2 more losses than wins. 2 and 3, 2 and 4, 3 and 4, whatever. But I lost like 20 MMR. Not a big deal. Let's hop on to EU. Might as well play one here. Symphonic hacks start to beep. What were those sounds? Yes, those are the sounds of my my map hack running its update. But yeah, I think Bio is. I don't know. I want to say I think Bio is weak. I don't think it's weak versus Mech. I think they're about even. I just suck against Mech. I don't like, I don't like the Turtle Mech style. I do think it's easier to play the Turtle Mech style than Bio, but I have to say, at the highest level, at the pro level, not even like top Korean level, just at pro level in general, I don't think that Bio is underpowered versus Mech. I know a lot of Terrans right now are struggling against Protoss, but as you guys know, you've heard me say a million times, my TVP is totally different than other people's. I'm fine with TVP, but I do know in the pro scene and
Not
among my
enough
Terran
minerals.
friends, they complain about Protoss a lot. They're having a lot of trouble with Protoss.
SCV ready.
But
Not enough minerals.
TVZ, again, I don't think is
Not enough
imbalanced.
minerals.
I don't like the design with
What's go?
Bio versus Lingbane Hydra.
SCV ready.
It's not as dynamic or interesting as
Ben, what's
Biomine versus Lingbane Muto.
Not enough minerals.
huh? What's going on?
Those are my
Additional
thoughts.
supply depots.
Playing Terran and proxying every game, trying to get some masters.
Not enough minerals.
Ben, go ahead. SCV ready.
So we'll just go. I think I like the tank drop, the marine tank drop on this map.
Bad news. SCV ready.
We're gonna go with that here. Can you drop some of your TV? Yeah, absolutely, man. I mean, do you want to? I'm assuming you want to use my build, right? Because you know that I don't play standard TVP. As long as that's what you want, then absolutely, man. I can send you a ton of TVP replays. 20%. Ouch.
SCV ready. Bad news. Go ahead. Ben, what's going on? Big job, huh? What's going? Huh? Ah, bad news.
Not enough minerals.
So he's just not SCV scouting. That's why he was able to get his command center before mine.
Huh?
Command center upgrade complete.
I think I just missed with that mule.
Big job. What's going on? The Grim Reaper has arrived.
Not enough
I will check chat
minerals.
after this game, guys.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Bad news. Go ahead.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Got I'm
Additional supply depots required.
fear the reaper. The Grim Reaper has arrived. Huh? SCV ready. SCV ready.
Not enough energy. Insufficient Vespene gas.
What's going on?
Base is under attack.
Ready. Yep. Move it.
Add-on complete. Command center upgrade complete.
Man the ring.
Insufficient Vespene gas. Insufficient.
SCV ready.
I'm not playing well at all, guys. I'm really not.
Go ahead. Big wings are here. Give us your big job, huh? SCV ready. Gangway coming through.
Not enough energy.
SCV ready.
Not
Ben, bad news. SCV ready. What's going on? Armed and ready.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
On my way!
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Ready for dust off.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Go, go, go! This better be good. SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
What's going on?
Ready for dust off.
Orders.
What's that?
You want a piece of me, boy? SCV ready.
In the pipe, 5 by 5. On my way.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough.
SCV ready. Okay. Ah!
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Understood.
SCV ready. This better be good. SCV ready. SCV ready.
Ready. Now what? On my way.
SCV ready.
Base is
SCV
under
ready.
attack.
Gangway. Coming. SCV ready. Armed and SCV ready. Go ahead. This better be SCV ready. In the rear with the SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. Big shot. What?
Not enough.
SCV ready. Armed and ready. SCV ready.
Not enough.
Hear me.
Not enough minerals. Command center.
You ready? You gonna get lit. SCV ready. Want a piece of me, boy?
Add-on complete.
Yes, indeed.
Ready to roll out!
Go, go, go! This better be good, ready. Been waiting.
Talk to me. Light flight's here.
What's our target?
Big job, huh? SCV ready. Huh?
What's that?
Add-on complete.
Ready to blunder. Ready to blunder.
Add-on complete. Base is under attack. Base is under attack.
Go ahead. Want some?
Oh my goodness.
Can't hold them alone. You want a piece of me, boy? Ready to blunder. Made for battle.
At least it was only armor, but still. The strength of my
What's going
TBT
on? Go.
on full display.
Big. Bad. Ah!
Ready for pickup?
Move on. Been waiting. SCV ready.
Mineral field depleted.
Ready for dust off.
Add-on complete.
This better be good.
Not enough minerals. Mineral field. Not enough minerals.
Okay, I'm gonna do something very, very noobish.
Not enough minerals.
Very noobish.
Not enough minerals.
You want a piece of me, boy?
I'm gonna make
Not
this into a
enough
planetary
minerals.
if I can survive that long. That's a big if.
Gangway, coming through.
Mineral field.
Because I have a, only because I already have a third orbital.
Bandit, huh?
Research complete.
This better. Armed and ready.
Additional supply depots required.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough
Third orbital
minerals.
being at the back of my natural.
Been waiting. Ah! Go ahead. Been
Not
rear
enough.
with
Additional supply depots required.
gangway.
Command center upgrade complete.
Been waiting.
Research complete. Our SCVs are under attack.
Ready to roll out.
Upgrade complete. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Our SCVs are under attack. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Gangway, coming. SCV ready. Armed and huh?
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough. Mineral field depleted.
What's our target?
Mineral field depleted. Not enough.
I can't build here. This better
Upgrade.
be
Not enough minerals. Mineral field depleted. Not enough minerals.
Shoot,
Not enough
scan him again.
energy. Not enough additional. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough.
Alright, it's time. It's time to properly take my third.
Not enough energy. Additional supply depots required. Additional. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Our not enough.
Ready for dust off.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
Armed and ready. SCV ready.
Not enough. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough. Additional supply depots required.
Go, go, go.
Additional supply depots required.
Want a piece of me, boy?
Not enough minerals. Not enough. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Talk.
Mineral field depleted. Not enough minerals. Not enough. Not enough minerals. Upgrade complete. Not enough minerals. Mineral. Not enough minerals.
Ready for dust off.
Want some?
Not enough.
Want a piece of me, boy? Gangway.
Not enough energy. Not enough. enough minerals.
Ready for dust off.
GG. All right, that's a good win to close on. Yep. So much luck. So much luck. All right. I actually gained MMR on this account, right? Yeah. Oh yeah, this is EU. I forgot. Give him a little post-game BM. I'll pull off the overlay so you guys can see. So much luck, XD. See, this is my BM here. You know, you know why? Because I know that this gets under somebody's skin a lot more than actual trash talk. GG, bro. Very well played. He's seething right now. All right, let's see. What did I miss in chat, boys? I don't know yet. Falcon. I mean, I don't think he was bad, Falconet. He was. I mean, he's what 48. So he's like, he was almost 4.9k prior to that last one. I don't know, 48.65, whatever, on EU. So he's definitely a good, a good player. But I agree. I don't know why. I will watch that one. I don't know why he was so heavy off of 2 bases, unless I just misread something. I may have misread something, but he kept trying to like drop and borderline suicide at different points, and I don't think it was necessary because he was definitely ahead. There's no doubt he was ahead. I think he was probably pretty far ahead, so I don't know why he kept trying to force it. But let's see. He was strange. I thought yeah, I agree with that. I totally agree with that, Falconet. Tell him good luck. Hey, what's up, Broke? Tell him good luck, have fun. So, first off, this just sucked. Good job here. I guess my Reapers should have been back. There's not much I can do in this situation. I should not have lost these Reapers like I did. I actually got the first shot off, but then lazily microed here. But yeah, so the first Reaper came up here, and my Reaper repelled him. So then I thought, all right, next time he'll try to come up this way. Nope, he went up this way again, so that was a bit unfortunate for me. It's really just a matter of luck, but thinking back on it, maybe my Reapers just should have been here. So I already took damage. He killed a Mule. So a Mule, 2 Reapers, and 1 SCV. So yeah, not great for me. We'll fast forward a little more. Nothing too interesting happened here. And then I'll check chat, see what you guys are saying. You know what? Actually, Killshay. Okay, Killshay is still here. Killshay, if you're still here, I'm going to take a look at those replays right now. As a matter of fact, while I have my second cup of coffee, and then I'll have breakfast. All right, so this really sucked. Bit unfortunate for me. I did not see this tank. It was just outside of my vision, or I think it was like might have been like a pixel in my vision, and my tank had already dropped and was setting up here. If that tank, for example, was here, then I would have been able to get a lot more damage done. So that just sucked for me. Quite a bit, as a matter of fact. Okay, you're still here, Killshay? Great. So after I take a look at this replay, I'm going to look at both of those replays that you sent me. Let's see, I thought it was too much. Just stay on ramp. Don't stay near CC. If you stay near CC, you will lose a first shot and lose all Reapers probably. I mean, honestly, I just don't know what to do in that situation. So I guess it's just a matter of luck. Like because you are guessing, he guessed. The first time he guessed incorrectly. Second time he guessed correctly. But I needed to Reaper my micros. Heard it here first. I needed to micro my Reapers better. No doubt about that. All right, how much damage did I get done? Oh, wow. Actually, I did not realize this. I killed a lot more workers than I thought. I thought I was a bit behind after this. I know I did some damage, but I did not realize I did that much. Okay. So my +1 attack is ahead. However, his stim is already complete. His combat shield is on the way. I was going to be using these for double tech lab for my stim and combat shield simultaneously, and he delayed production here, actually killed my add-on. Did he kill my add-ons, or I didn't even start my add-ons? Yeah, so he hits right now, and I've not yet gotten my add-ons. So yeah, I'm way ahead in workers. He's actually making his third base now. Mine has been complete for some time since I went for a really fast third base. So my economic lead is huge, but his army lead is huge. Huge, as our president would say. Fast forward a bit more. So actually dead even and resources lost, but yeah, it's this classic struggle of superior army versus superior economy, and I definitely give the advantage to him because I've got the superior economy only on paper right now, because this base is not mine. I can't send it out to mine. I can't break out of my own base. So now this is where he starts suiciding units unnecessarily. I think he may drop these in my base as well. But still, just about dead even. I haven't seen where I've gotten lucky yet, by the way. Finally have Stim and Combat Shields researching. And his 2-2 is going to be ahead of mine. You know, with all the carnage there. He actually, he canceled my +1 armor here. This planetary fortress, though. The freaking planetary fortress. I feel like such an idiot for making a planetary fortress at my third base, but it technically wasn't the third, you know, it wasn't the third command center that I built. This is the third right here. It's the ninja third in my own base. And I knew I was going to have a really hard time breaking out of my base because I knew he had an army advantage. Like, look at this. This is crazy. And he's going to have an upgrade advantage. So, as dumb as this is, and trust me, this is really dumb. This helped me so much. If this was an orbital command, the game is over. Because he would just steamroll through this here. There's nothing that I can do. So this, we'll say this Gold League decision to put this planetary fortress here, which I knew was a Gold League decision at the time, was actually, I think it was the right decision. I don't know, what do you guys think? It just looks so stupid having planetary fortress. He does have a 2-2 versus 1-1 upgrade advantage here. Okay, yeah, so there's no need for him to send this in. He just lost the funds. A lot of resources there for nothing. He's probably still ahead. Nope, he's not. I actually have no idea how I'm that far ahead. He'll pick up some more, but still. He just keeps suiciding. He does have his third base. Of course, I have a fourth here. But yeah, he just keeps suiciding units. I really don't know why. So I'm actually out trading him pretty well at this point. Back off, bro. This is a PF, that's right. Why didn't you float your third CC over? I didn't float it over. You mean to this location or here? I didn't float it here because he had been containing me. And I knew from what I saw that he had a superior army supplied to me, and I didn't think I'd be able to hold this. Unless you mean why didn't I float it over here? But yeah, so he attacked me early and just maintained it for a long time, so I didn't feel comfortable taking my third with that orbital. Your hair is on point today. Thanks, bro. I know that's sarcasm, but I'm gonna thank you anyway. How you doing, man? I have no idea how to say your name. 99FN. Maybe it's 99FN. I'm not sure. Yeah. So you see what I did there, man? It's like it's a concept used in judo, or heck, in boxing with the shoulder rolls. Like I take your punch, I take your momentum, I roll it, and return back. Like insults hair, rolls with it, takes it seriously as a compliment and not as sarcasm, and says thank you. Next level. He hung out there too long and then donated 2 minutes. Yes, agreed. Alright, so I mean, like it's still close. I'm ahead in the resources lost department, but army supply very close, pretty much even. He's actually ahead in workers now. His fourth base is later than mine because of this bad boy right here, the secret hero of this game right here. The third base that was meant to be a fourth base. He was destined for greater things. He started out in life, he was told, you're going to be a third base someday. He said, no, I don't want to be a third base. I want to be a fourth base. He hung in there, he believed, and he became a fourth base. Alright. Let's take a look now. Alright, so, yeah, this is because he canceled my armor is so late because he canceled my armor upgrade outside of my natural, which is like a TVZ place to put it. Pretty stupid. He does have... Okay, and he's just not starting his +3 armor. So anyway, he's got a slight upgrade advantage over me At this point, I'm winning, but so prior to this engagement, which I think just came down to positioning more than anything, I also had more tanks. Still don't see where I got lucky in this game. If by lucky he meant he donated a lot of units to me, then I was extremely lucky. It was very fortunate. But yeah, so that's basically the end of the game. Alright, don't need to see the rest. Cool. We will get your TVT. I hope so, man. My TVT is... I was actually looking at my career stats the other day. This is on EU, so it might be a bit different. But on NA, my career TVP was like 58%. In Legacy of the Void, it was like 58%. TVZ was 51 or 52%, and TVT was 40 or 42%. I'll take a look and see what it is here. Currency, okay. 50% TVZ, yeah, so basically the same thing. 42% TVT, 63% TVP. So yeah, like TVT has been my worst matchup. Actually, I had a losing record, you know, below 50% in Heart of the Swarm, and below 50% now in Legacy of the Void. So, yep, it has been my worst match forever, actually, forever. He threw, yeah, he did throw, because he just kept donating. What fun did we miss, man? Fill us in. Doom Cookie's got the drama report every day. I appreciate that. Alright, did I miss anything else in chat, guys? If I missed anything, let me know. Falconet, I thought I dealt with the I didn't think I dealt with the drops well. But at the same time, I knew that he was losing a lot for the damage. I think the thing that I did the worst in the game was the defense at my planetary fortress. I think I could have and should have managed that better, because I had, I think, 2 Vikings to 1. I had more tanks. I should have been able to slow push that better. Alright, sounds good, Doom Cookie. Alright, I think I got everything in chat, boys. And now let me get those replays that Kilshay sent. We'll do a little replay analysis. Alright. Gotta pull up Discord again, so apparently just gonna get blown up with notifications. You guys are gonna have to deal with it. I'm not sure yet, actually. Oh wait, Jackal, you're not on my server? Really? For some reason I thought you were. Could someone in chat link Jackal to what? Holy crap! Here we go. It's already started. I just logged in. It's already starting. All right. Let me get those. Let me get those replays. Guess your age. I would say I'm gonna say 23. 23 is my guess, Dim Cookie. All right. Downloading the replays now, Kilshay. I'm not sure which one I'll do first. I've got a TVZ and a TVT. I guess I'll probably look at the TVT first, since the last game that I played was a TVT. 16, dang, coming in low. He's got to be over 20. 23 is my guess. It's hard with the sunglasses, make it more of a challenge though. 1 second, guys, just transferring the replays into my folder. There and there. Great. All right, gonna close Discord now. Spare you guys the notifications, and let's take a look at these replays. Digging the TVT build, hybrid of aggressive and economy. Honestly, that sounds like my style, because I don't like to go all in. I don't like to be super committed and super aggressive. I think my dog is better at SC2 than Shiggy. Let's take a look at that image. Alright, and where are we? There we go. Okay, so we'll do the TVT first. Alright, it's relatively short. Both of them are relatively short, so we can really focus in on the build orders here. Dude, your dog is awesome. It's a very, very good looking dog. It's a husky, right? I know huskies and malamutes look similar. I'm pretty sure that's a husky though. Am I correct? Alright, and are we looking at Lucifer's build? Okay, KLZ is the perspective I want to be in. Alright, got it. So, fast forward a little bit here. Just gonna really try to pay attention. So we got gas first. Gas racks. Slow it down a little bit, because Kilshay said it is pretty technical with taking SCVs out of gas and whatnot. Second gas. No SCV scout. That's one thing I'm noticing so far that would be different than how I usually play it, but I'm guessing with the aggression you'll get the scouting. Reaper and Rax SCV makes factory. Okay, so here we go. Alright, let's take a look at this now. So one is coming out of here, I guess after the factory. So one Reaper, factory, taking one SCV out here, two out here. Supply depot. I'm really going to try to pay attention to the gas count. I should say the gas mining. Alright, do we have a reactor or a second Reaper? It's looking like a reactor thus far. Nope, okay, just a slight delay. Anyway. And then one back in. So this was supply depot SCV. Goes back into gas mining, and now we have 2 and 2. Will we get a Hellion? Yes. Okay, Hellion. So 2 Reaper, Hellion. Expansion. Depot worker rallies back to the gas. Okay. Got it. I think next stream I might do a pretty heavy replay analysis now that I'm thinking about it, because I still have those innovation replays and I've only gone over what, 1 or 2 of them, and I really do want to go over them. It makes more sense for me to go over them on stream so that you guys can benefit as well. Okay, now we have, I didn't see the exact supply benchmark. I'm guessing it's shortly after the expansion, but I'll have to take a closer look at this again, because this is a very technical build. But yeah, so after the second Reaper, of course, we get the reactor. By the looks of it, it looks like the reactor was made before the Cyclone. Kilshay, correct me if I'm wrong. And then full gas saturation. After the full gas saturation, starport. But yeah, so I want to look at all those innovation replays. It makes more sense for me to do it on stream so that you guys can benefit as well. We're in this together. All right. By the way, my chat has been kicking ass on ladder lately. Bro got back into Diamond 1. Doom Cookie got into Diamond 1. Nakamura got into Master 2 for the first time. And broke his personal best APM record. I know I've got this slowed down a lot here, but I'm trying to pay attention to what's happening. Let me fast forward a little bit. I think he's dealing with the defense right now and not paying attention to this. I tried, guys. I tried. It's my favorite move in the whole game. Talk trash, put on ignore before the other player can respond. I'm proud to say I have never done that, ever. All right, now what I'm interested in now is the follow-up. Okay, so the medevac is going to be for, I'm guessing, what, double Cyclone Drop? Is there a second? Yes, okay. So double Cyclone Drop. Maybe this will press at the front. We'll have to take a look there. It actually took out the bunker, so if he presses at the front with this, this could be pretty strong. And the next thing we need to pay attention to is whether we see additional barracks, third base. Heck, I mean, maybe he's playing mech for that matter. I don't know. I doubt it since he's making Marines off of reactive barracks, but still. All right, fast forward a bit. Okay, yep, double Cyclone Drop. Marines are going to be at home to defend, and these look like they're parked, waiting to run into the natural. All right, this is a scan from the opposing Terran, and yes, here we go. So he's trying to line this up to hit at the same time. Got the tech lab, so he's going to make the tank transition, eBay, and here he goes. Yep, so this is perfectly lined up. He's going to have to run past this bunker. I like this a lot. This is really nice. This is really nice. You know, didn't do too much damage here, but that's because Lucifer had really good positioning. But I think this has a lot of potential to do good damage. I mean, especially at my level. And here's the Liberator follow-up. Liberator and 3 racks, so it's going to be Tech Lab, I'm guessing. Theoretically, it could be a reactor here, but I'm guessing it'll be Tech Lab for Stim and Combat Shield simultaneously. This is parked, probably going to hit at the same time as this Liberator once again. Yep. Liberator's going to get picked off. But if this can get damage, that would be adequate compensation. Really nice, actually. Managed to get this into the vein. Scans again. Okay, it looks like he wanted to press there. Alright, so there's the Tech Lab. There's Stim. This is a really sick build. I like this a lot. I'm definitely going to use this. I'm gonna have to practice it a ton though. Like, this looks really, really technical. But I think with a lot of practice, I think I can probably execute it. Okay, and he's actually going up to 5 racks. So he's going to go very heavy on the aggression. I'm guessing you probably could do, you know, a 3rd command center version, but with all of the tech-based harassment, so the Liberator, Medevac, Cyclones, etc., these are all units that you're not going to have as part of your main army, like your base composition. So I think if you went with a fast 3rd command center, you'd probably be pretty vulnerable. So going with the additional racks for more power seems to be like not just a game-based, like a specific game-based decision. It seems to make more sense if I'm understanding it correctly. And I'm going to look in the chat shortly to see what Killshay is saying. Just really wanted to take a look at this follow-up. All right. Reactor on starport to swap. He was trying to intercept. Okay. All right. So, and that's actually something I didn't notice. So thanks for pointing that out. Reactor on the starport to swap over, and then this goes. So it's going to be Stim and then combat shields. What else? Reactor before Cyclone. Okay, so I was right about that. Like this is definitely a build that I will have to practice repeatedly. Base of Doom Powder, 2 base plus 2. All in the early game still plays. Okay, cool. Got it. If they did little to no damage, it would. Okay, so if no damage, 3rd with 2 barracks. So yeah, so 3rd base and then going up to, or adding 2 more barracks after that, getting some production, and then adding more barracks. Oh yeah, this is a fantastic push. These Marines just look like their armor was really, really polished. They're just shining. Yeah, he has no hope to hold this. 73 armor supply to 34. And of course, 43 workers. That's intentional because he's going all in for the kill here off of 2 bases. So you don't need more than 43. That's enough to get him full saturation on both bases, as we can see. This is a sick build. I love it. Thanks a lot, man, for sending that. I really appreciate that. So that's one, like I said, I'm going to have to practice that. I'll probably even practice it against the AI first. And I'm going to have to practice it in custom games. So all of the Terrans in my chat know what I'm going to be doing. Are you just analyzing replays of pros or viewers? So at this moment, well, I do both, by the way. But at this moment, I'm analyzing a GM replay that Killshay sent because my TBT sucks. My TBT is horrible. So I need a lot of help with it. I mean, for that matter, I'll analyze an interesting build pretty much anytime. But yeah, if people want, like if viewers want, and if you think I can help, then I'm happy to analyze viewer replays as well. And also, if you have interesting games from ladder, even if you don't want analysis, if you want me to cast a game, I can also cast viewer replays too. You know, if it's like a really exciting game. If you think that other people would enjoy watching, I'll do that too. I enjoy casting. So, alright, we're going to take a look at this other replay now. Give me a second. The next peak mode. If I stream again today, and I don't want to make a promise that I can't keep, if I stream again today, we'll go straight for peak mode. Let's see. Follow-up is one more. This is an innovation build recreated by a 6K NYU player. Oh, that was about the TBT build. Okay, we'll take a quick look at the TBZ replay. And like I said, I'll get my second cup of coffee. I still haven't eaten. I'm starting to get a headache, so I need to do that soon. But we'll take a look at this TBZ build. I'll probably go through it a little more quickly, just because if it is a mech build, it's less likely. Oh, this is my clanmate. It's less likely that I'll use it, since I'm primarily a bio player. But still, if it's a cool build, it's something that I can mix in to my custom game sessions, or who knows, a clan war sometimes, something like that. But are you guys interested in seeing innovation replays now, or not? If there's not enough interest in chat, I'll just go eat breakfast. But if there is interest in seeing innovation replays, let me know and I'll go over that. I'll go over like at least one before I eat. We're getting to like the critical point now. All right. As far as my hunger level goes. Sorry, everything's looking pretty normal so far. It's looking like a Hellion Banshee setup. That's how it appears. Has Reaper confirmed? Whoops. Third base. Let me make sure I don't miss anything here. Okay, he has not yet confirmed the third base. Not that it matters too much. I think he saw that there were drones mining here, so it's not going to be a super fast Lingbane all-in or Roach all-in for that matter, based on the drones out there. Alright, Tech Lab. So yeah, this is looking like Hellion Banshee thus far. The drama happened all over again. This is really drama though. Atira's reaction made it so good. Dang, man. I'm guessing in Atira's Discord, this build holds Roach all-in. Okay, cool. So going up to 4 Hellions. So everything so far looking like standard Hellion Banshee, but it could be a Raven. Okay, it's actually a Viking. Could still be Viking into Banshee. We don't know yet. Going up to 6 Hellions thus far. Let me make sure I'm not missing anything. Yeah, there wasn't any like fast armory or anything of that sort. Suicide 4 Hellions to kill workers. Okay, cool. And there is going to be a Banshee. We'll see if it's close or not. So here comes the Suicide. It's not worth it. There's so much to live for. I was about to make a really inappropriate joke. I held that. Had to do with Suicide. So just know that I keep things clean for you guys as much as I can. Don't want to corrupt anybody. Alright, so he actually is going to go into Cloak with the Banshee after. With how frequent Cloak cancellations are, or just Viking as a Banshee fake out, I don't even know if you can really assume when you see a Tech Lab on the starport as Zerg that they're going to go Cloaked Banshee. So he is going to be safe and make his Spore Crawlers. What's the follow-up? There's the third base. Still building Hellions, by the way. So lots and lots of Hellions. 4 have died thus far. Fast forward a little bit more here. And then going into Cyclone. So this would be the indication that it is mech, not bio. For the most part. It'd be pretty weird to invest that much and then go bio. So yeah. Extra factories. Alright, so this is the push then. So the first 4 Hellions and Reaper were suicided for worker kills. In fact, let's take a look. They got 10 worker kills. As we can see, slight edge for the Zerg and workers, but with mules, that's about even, I'd say. And here is the push. And Armory is just finishing up. So this is timing out beautifully. I'm guessing he's going to come up here, morph Hellbats, and go for broke on the third base while establishing his own third base behind it. We have 6 Hellions, 2 more in production, 2 Cyclones, the Viking, which in all likelihood will be landed. All right, cool. Let's see it. So I'm guessing that roaches, like if this was Link Bane Hydra, and Killshade, correct me if I'm wrong, I'm thinking that if this was a Link Bane Hydra game, well, first of all, this would hit before the Hydras in all likelihood, but I think this would probably be even stronger against Link Bane Hydra than roaches. And granted, the Cyclones do great damage to roaches, but the roaches do well against the Hellbats. This is actually a really sick time. Looks like just barely enough units to clean this up. And transitioning into normal macro game here, already getting the upgrades. So yeah, so it was just that one timing while playing totally standard macro behind it. So not, trying to flood or parade more units across. Just hitting that timing while getting established. And then, okay, so given that this is a mech follow-up, it's a mech build, like I said, it's not quite as personally relevant to me as a bio player, but this is a cool timing that maybe I would mix in at some point. Double medevac, sort of like Neo style. Double medevac with Thors. That's actually really cool. This is actually, I think, the coolest thing that mech can do is the Thor medevac combination. And then especially if they're aggressive with it, like going out trying to snipe hatcheries or tech, things like that, I think it's actually pretty awesome. There's a swarm host transition from Zerg. Let's see, double Thor, double medevac, +1 pulling workers. +2 upgrade, +1 defense, and then a 2-1 timing. Oh, so there's a follow-up, +2 attack, +1 armor. So this is actually a really aggressive mech style then, from what I understand. Going from one timing into another. You're not just looking to sit back and defend. Really trying to put the herd on. Oh my goodness. I guess they actually didn't get too much damage done there. Yeah, this is actually a really cool build. I could get into this much more than a defensive standard mech play. It's not that I dislike mech because the units are mechanical. It's that I just don't like super defensive turtles. But this is actually really cool because you've got in your mind 2 really powerful attacks. But like in this case, obviously he's forced to defend here because No Limit is throwing a lot of roaches at him. So, I mean, even with that being said, he is moving out now. His upgrades are complete, so he is trying to end the game now. More max supply. Not every day do we see that with a mech build. This is a sick build. I've got to admit it, even as a bio player. I imagine this will do some serious work. Probably needs to hit the tanks though instead of the mineral mine. Yep, that's what he's doing. He's going for the tanks. Holy range. Look at that! Look at that range. That's sick. What the heck, man? I don't play against swarm hosts too often because I don't play mech very often at all. So I'm really taken aback by how long that range is. That was a sick build. Straight to GM after learning these builds, calling it. Yeah, I hope so, man. Hope so. That's why you keep Hellbats back like you do with Marines. Those are sick replays, man. I really appreciate it. I wonder what he said here. If I turn off the filter, will I see it? I don't even know why the filter's on here. All right, accept. What did you say? What did you? Ah, dang it! It doesn't work retroactively. Anyway. All right, guys. Last chance. If anyone wants to see innovation replays, speak now or forever hold your peace. By forever hold your peace, I mean just wait until the next stream when I will go over them. So I'm really starting to get a headache here. I need to eat, but I can definitely do at least one innovation replay if you guys want. So I'll give it about 10-15 seconds for anyone to speak up. A TVP? Yeah, let's do it. Okay, so we will do one innovation TVP replay. And I need to make sure it's not because I did one TVP last time. I've done, was it 1 or 2 innovation replays so far, and I have about like 15, I think. So I just need to make sure we don't do the same one. I think we've got a lot of new viewers or viewers who haven't followed. If you guys like what you see, feel free to follow. I always appreciate it. All right, let's get into the innovation replays. So, it's TVP. I did this one, if I'm not mistaken, the game versus classic. I did one on Dreamcatcher versus Zest as well. So this is a TVP here. It's on Dreamcatcher. Where's the one? Okay, this is the one that I did against Zest. So let's take a look at this one. You know, obviously I don't know if these are wins or losses, but at the very least we can look at the build. So let's take a look here. People only like the guy on the bottom right. Only reason I watch, to be honest. Thanks, man. They only want one thing, and it's disgusting. That seems like an ad you would see on a dubious website. All right, we will look at innovations build here. So I've got quite a few innovation replays to go through. So we can maybe try to get 1 or 2 of these in every stream if people want it. But you know, Frame Show seems to think that people only want to see me. I have my doubts about that. Then again, like, you guys aren't here for the gameplay, right? You're not here for high-level play. Could it be my handsomeness that draws the viewers? That brings them back? Anyway. Gas first, Reaper. So single gas we'll see an expansion, I would imagine. So, by the way, I will say against Zest, it was actually a really cool build. If you guys didn't see it, it was a 2-tank, and it was like 15 to 20 Marines attack. I'll pause it really fast just so I can describe it. Innovation had spawned up here. Zest was down here. And it was aimed at the 3rd base. So if I recall correctly, Stim was finished, but not combat shields. It's actually something that I'll have to look at again. It's in my VODs from last week. But anyway, it's a really cool build. He brought 1 SCV up to build a bunker, hit the 3rd base, killed it, and then ended up following up with a normal macro transition. But essentially the idea was very similar to the 3 racks stim build that Byun used to do. I think Maru used to do it as well, where you would go 3 racks, before factory, before starport, you expand, you go into 3 racks, you get your stim, and the whole point is to hit at the Protos's 3rd, like as soon as stim finishes, and try to kill or cancel the 3rd, and then you retreat and go into a standard macro game. So that was the idea, but it was with 2 tanks, and like I said, 15 Marines or so. I think there would have been about 20, but he lost a few Marines to initial harassment with Adept and Stalker. But anyway, so if that sounds like a build that you'd like to see, it's in my VODs. I wish I could tell you the exact date, but I can't. It was really cool though. So let's take a look what he does here. It'd be cool actually if he did the same build and we got to see it against presumably a different player. If if he goes for a tech lab on here, maybe it will be the same. Okay, so actually Cyclone, Marine Production, Starport. Okay, so this is already different because he went with I'm not mistaken, he went with a second barracks. In fact, yeah, I'm almost positive one had a reactor, the other, it was like a 2-1, but without the second one. So yeah, this is a different build already. Widowmine, slow it down a little bit here. I want to see what he's doing with the Cyclone. So Cyclone was just pressing out there. He's coming back home. Not sure if he actually saw this Oracle. But anyway, there's the Tech Lab. Liberator. So we've got, this is interesting. He went Cyclone, Widowmine, which is where exactly? Seriously, where's that Widowmine? I have no idea where it went. Anyway, Cyclone, Widowmine, Tech Lab. He's kept constant Marine production off of the barracks, Liberator, and then Medevac. Unless... Okay, so he actually canceled the Liberator. That's pretty weird. I wonder if that was a mistake. Analyzing another one. Yes, clearly. Stream naked, 150 viewers in my last stream ever on Twitch. Alright. So yeah, so he canceled the Liberator. Which, you know what, like now that I'm thinking about it, I wonder if he canceled it just because he was going against Stargate. Here's the third base. I don't know, what do you guys think? It seems that he canceled it because of the Stargate, because when the Oracle showed up, and that was right around the time that he canceled it. Yeah, third base, 2 additional barracks. Has 1 defensive tank. Look at this positioning, by the way. This positioning is so sick. Look how safe that tank is, and it's not even a full wall. That's really cool. I love seeing these little details of top-level play. Things that I need to implement into my game. Aren't the rules you can't be shirtless? I actually have no idea. I mean, I never had any desire to test the rules. I mean, if you want me to be honest, maybe I'll get banned for this. I don't think so, but I have streamed in boxers before, with wearing a shirt, obviously. But, you know, like long boxer shorts, because I knew I wouldn't be getting up from the game. So one of the late night streams was like, oh, whatever, I don't care. I don't feel like searching for a clean pair of shorts or sweatpants right now. Nobody will know the difference. So that was my thinking. All right, guys, I will. I'll see you on YouTube streaming or whatever the hell the streaming is there, because now I'm going to get banned from Twitch for admitting that, but whatever. No facts were given that day. Alright, what is the follow-up? So what I want to see now is what is he going to do off of this infrastructure? Meaning, is he going to look to push out? If he is, then he's going to move out like any second now. With the stim and the combat shields to do damage at the third. He is scanning the third right now. A deterrent might be the fact that he has been tagged. Pretty hard to get anything done in that scenario. He has his 1-1 on the way as well, which if he were to leave right now or within the next 5 to 10 seconds would complete right as he arrives. So we'll see if he's doing that or if he's just going to transition into more macro play and just, you know, win through your standard tactics. So should find out any moment now. And he's going Biomine actually, and so that was based on seeing this, which is interesting because it's not as though he saw a bunch of charge lots or something. I guess he just wants Widowmines here. They're not going to be good against disruptors, I'll tell you that. But he doesn't know about disruptors yet, to my knowledge. Yeah, he has no idea about the disruptors. So it is looking like it's what I said it might be, and that is a timing attack as soon as 1-1 finishes. Scans ahead. He's going to hit before a large number of disruptors are out. Slow it down here and see how he takes this. Oh, that's actually pretty sick. Closing those rocks off. That buys time for another disruptor to come down and join prior to the engagement. So there's the 1 tank. I don't know if he can break this, though, to be honest. I really don't. Especially with a couple of cannons there. The disruptors aren't as good with this terrain blocker think he's just going to drop on top with all the Widow Mines. Are you freaking kidding me? That is sick. Don't even know if they're going to land, but just the fact that, yeah, they're not going to land. But the fact that he went for that is freaking amazing. Need to zoom out. He's hitting from 2 angles. This tank, like, I actually need to take a look at the positioning of this engagement is awesome. So here's the one tank that was from back here. He hasn't made another one since. So that was the defensive tank that he brings up, places behind this wall. Had all of his Widow Mines, so it was 7 or 8 Widow Mines loaded up into 2 medevacs. He had bio on both sides, just collapsing in on the third base, and then dropped all of the Widow Mines onto the army. They didn't get their shots off. You know, that sucks. But just the way he took that engagement was awesome. And so as I pointed out before, he hit as soon as 1-1 finished, as well as his stim and combat shields. I think it was probably a bit delayed because his army was under revelation. I think probably when he wanted to move out. But anyway, we'll see how the rest of this plays out. First, let me check chat. What about the shirt being see-through? I don't know, guys. I'm never gonna test these rules, so I don't know. 1 sub equals -1 shirt. Getting tagged just makes my opponent see their end coming. I like that confidence, man. So he is essentially parade pushing this now. Okay, not essentially. He's just straight up parade pushing it. Repositions the tank. Focus down the disruptor. This is sick, and he keeps just pulling the Widow Mines up to the front. Actually targeted the sentry as well. This is freaking awesome. It's a really close battle. I think he has just enough bio though. Yeah. Wow, what a sick game. What do you guys think about that build? So I guess to recap, he opened standard Reaper expansion, went for a factory on the barracks. He went, it was Cyclone, Widow Mine, and then he went for, he did make a tech lab for tanks. I believe he swapped one of his barracks onto that. He went for a Liberator. When the Oracle showed up, I'm thinking he made an adjustment because the Liberator was canceled, and then he went for medevacs. And then the whole point was to attack at the third base of the Protoss with 1-1 stim combat shields. The third base also went down, if I recall correctly, it went down after the starport. Again, I would have to take another look at that to be sure. Gas rack, yes, you're right about that. Gas racks, correct. So a gas racks Reaper expansion, gas first Reaper expansion. But that was a pretty cool build as well. I really like those crisp timings. And sort of how I was saying in the game that Killshay showed, the TBT that Killshay sent to me from the 6K EU GM. I really like builds that are designed to attack, to hit a timing, but they're not totally all in. So you're macroing behind it, but you're aggressive. So they're aggressive, but they're economically minded at the same time. Alright guys, I'm starving. I desperately need to eat. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to stream again later today. It was actually quite a long stream today. I started at like, what, 9:30 or something in the morning. So for me, that's pretty long, about 3.5 hours. And I need to eat now. If I don't stream later today, I'll definitely be streaming tomorrow. So be on the lookout for that. Thanks everyone for watching. Thanks Killshay for sending those replays. I appreciated it. And I will see you guys either tonight or tomorrow. Have a great day, everyone, and GG's.